Another day, another Dodge journey. I'm assuming it's a journey. I'm pretty sure it is. I'll look it up. But lots of problems as usual. So we're gonna try to get some problems diagnosed. I know the main issue was customer states that there is a loud scraping noise and a lot of road noise coming from this end. They have brand new tires. The rotors look fine. So we'll get everything checked out. Now, usually I like to test drive and then come back and diagnose, but with them complaining about the noise being so bad over here, we can just go ahead and just test it. I didn't want to. They already said it's coming from the front left. We'll trust them and we'll go for it. I did see the ambient air temperature sensor was hanging down. I do see a check engine light. Another complaint is that it says -40 up there, which it does. That's because the ambient air temperature sensor is just dragging the ground. And we'll read the codes. All right, excuse the beeping. It's not going to go away. Okay, so coolant temperature below temperature, and the ambient air temperature sensor, which we know the circuit's high because the sensor's been dragging the ground, so we know how to fix that. And just looks like a stuck open thermostat, which is better than a stuck closed. And it's a permanent, so it's been on here for a while. So we can go and look into both of those and shut this door so we can quit being annoyed. And maybe we should have driven the vehicle because they said it's loud scraping and popping, kind of sounds like a wheel bearing going out, but everything over here looks fine. Everything's nice and solid. Nothing that seems too dangerous. It's a little bit of play, but it's not terrible. And especially nothing that would cause any concern. Same with this, nothing. Couldn't shake the wheel on the wheel bearing, so it's not loose. I'm not saying it's not bad. I mean, there's probably is noise, which we're gonna find that out here in a minute. But I'm gonna hop over and check out the other side. Now the passenger side looks just as good. Obviously they do need struts. I mean, those are definitely bad. But as far as everything else, yeah, same about the driver's side, you know, a little bit of play here, but again, nothing bad, nothing that's gonna make anything. I already took both the brakes and rotors and checked all that stuff out. Calipers are functioning properly, so it's nothing when they're braking. Then I came over here and I seen this. It's completely broken off, and honestly, I barely touched it, and this thing was just hanging on by a thread. But see, these holes are very important because this holds this to that. And I'm thinking maybe at some points air is catching it and it's hitting the tire. It's the only thing I can think of, because even the wheel bearings sound fine. So what I'm going to do is, it's pretty bad shape. So I'm going to figure out a way to hold this up. I'm going to suggest them purchasing this piece, because this is all snapped off too. And you could, oh, there's more back here. See that? Look at that. So these need to all connect together to hold it flush, because this is also completely shredded, which goes right there. So let's see what they want to do. So I took it for a test drive, and yeah, I did confirm that it is making noise, but nowhere near in the front. It's all in the back. So lesson learned. But as I took off this rear caliper, I seen the actual brake pad itself separated from the backing plate and just been lodged in there. Actually, when I took it off, this large metal chunk fell out. So there's that. So we're gonna go check out the other side and see what's up. But yeah, not the same. Rear struts are about rust. Actually, this got a hole in it. So yeah, it's almost rusted pretty much all the way through. Yeah, rotors still look really good though. I did check the spinning of the hub, and I mean, it sounds good, but I do hear road noise back here, so I can't tell if it's just this flopping around back here, because it's just a lot of noise. So let's go check out the driver's side. All right, now moment of truth. Let's tear this apart. Yeah, same thing. Rear struts are shot. I mean, this one's probably worse shape. Back here is this rear sway bar link. Really no pits, that's fine. Yeah, actually, wow. The pads are like more than double thickness. We're gonna have to check that caliper over there to make sure that's still good. And I'm assuming this is the bad side. We'll see. Oh, listen to that. Oh yeah. Found the wheel bearing. Nice shot. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. Back from the break, so we got the job. So we're gonna have a couple videos lined up for this vehicle. So if you have this Dodge Journey, yeah, hit that like button and subscribe, and we will keep pumping out the videos on this vehicle. So right now we're in the rear right side. This is the one we're gonna replace this caliper and the brake pads, and I'll show you why here in a second. Start off with a 13 millimeter. Now before I'm gonna take that off, I'm gonna break all this loose. This is a 15 millimeter. Yeah, that's all we want to do is just crack that loose like that. See, the caliper, the C, so we're gonna have to get something to pry it off. All right, so before I pry this off, I want to go ahead and remove this parking brake cable. I just gotta find something I can leverage onto so I can. This is the hard part about doing it on the vehicle, because this one's gotta go back for a core charge. So what I like to do is just disassemble everything and just give it back to them. And that might be what I do. That just seems like a huge pain to try to take this off on the vehicle. There. So with this rear caliper seized, it's been just riding. It's just been riding this pad up against this rotor. And if you look at the other side, the pad's twice as thick, so it's almost due. So we're gonna go and get rid of all those. .13 millimeter. Pop that off. And make a pile of those parts. Send all that back. Again, that's usually the fastest way to do it, because most of the stuff where I'm from is completely all rusted out. And this part's easy. You just gotta, there's two like flaps, one at the top and one at the bottom. So we'll just, there we go. Collapse that one. Slide that cable out just like that. See, real easy. .18 millimeter caliper bracket bolts. There's actually no room to put my gun in there, at least. That's the bracket. No, I'm not exactly tightening it down right now. I'll get to that later. Perfect. It's not my grease that I normally use. That's okay. Kind of just put them in at an angle. Slide them in. Done. That's moving much better. Flip this back over. Hook the spring back through here. Take off the old and just make sure that you're always checking to see that all the old crush washers are off. Not that you can see anything of what I'm doing, but trust me, just get off the old crush washers. Okay, we're gonna run it back just how it was underneath the brake, emergency brake. So put the one washer on, feed it through, get the next washer, put it on. Perfect. They're rarely the same size when you go aftermarket, so be prepared to switch a lot of tools and have the next one ready. Brake fluid is extremely slippery. And there we have it. Now you crush it. There we go. Alright, there you have it. Now you got to bleed out the brakes. So yeah, there's your rear brakes and rotors. I think next up on the list is the rear left wheel bearings. So, hope this video helped. Like and subscribe, and keep watching. See you guys next time.